Welcome to the Skog Menu Podcast. It's a podcast where we talk about food and meals and dreams. We're your hosts. I'm Rachel. That's Finn. This is episode 2. We've got a new guest who we'll tell you at the end of our intro. Just to build the suspense, even though it will be written in the episode title. Anyway, so Finn, you're on ingredient this week.
Oh yes, secret ingredient. I chose this week. I was in two minds. My first one was a very broad thing, and I thought, no, that's too mean. So the one I've chosen for this week is sun-dried tomatoes. Because I don't like sun-dried tomatoes.
That's because you're a child. Sun-dried tomatoes are delicious.
I have the taste buds of a fussy child. I was gonna put all tomatoes as my secret ingredient because tomato is like my least favourite food of all time. But I thought that was too much because it's more than likely that someone's going to have some kind of tomato. So I thought, no, sun-dried tomatoes are the worst because they're like shrivelly and they're pruny and they're gross and they're stringy and you can't really like bite them because you have to either have a whole one or you have to like tear. I don't like it. It's like trying to eat an old person but with bad flavourings, is my opinion.
Sorry. Have you ever eaten an old person?
Yes, and they're much tastier than sun-dried tomatoes. Give me an old person any day of the week.
I'm also confused by your description of them being stringy. I don't think I've ever eaten a stringy sun-dried tomato.
I mean like the skin is too skinny. As in not like thin, as in like there's too much skin. There's not enough like flesh to them. It's too much like, this is like eating the skin of something. It's not, no. So if our guest says sun-dried tomatoes, there's nothing you can do, Rachel. I'm kicking them out.
Okay.
Who was it?
Well, hopefully it won't come up.
Yeah. Who is our guest?
Our guest this week is, drumroll please, Tia
Hunter-Surname. Woo!
So hopefully she has some good food choices, or else we'll judge her for it.
Yeah.
Basically.
That's what we're here for.
Yeah. Well, enjoy the episode, everyone.
Let's get on with it. I'll see you on the other side.
Yeah, I will be scribe. So if I'm like, look like I'm doing something, I'm scribing. Yeah. I don't. Did you listen to episode 1?
I did. To the day you sent it out.
Wow, we love the dedication. It's a true fan right here.
I feel like I'm gonna think of something like as soon as we finish. I'm like, oh, I should have said that. That would have been such a better meal.
Do you not think your meal's very good?
I think it's great. That's very much personal preference.
True. That's sort of the point, though, isn't it?
Yeah. And my mum's personal preference, because I read it to her yesterday.
And did it get approval?
It did. Well, most of it.
I'm not 100% sure what shade cornflower blue is, so I went for this pen.
That's fine.
Could have just Googled it, but I thought, I'll just guess.
More fun that way.
Now I'm curious. Finn, what are you doing?
I'm waiting for you to do the hello bit so I can pop out.
Sorry, I only just realised that's why you disappeared. I thought you were supposed to get out. Okay, right, are you ready?
Yeah.
Welcome, Tia, to the Skog Menu Podcast and the Dream Restaurant.
Welcome,
Finn.
Tia Hunter-Surname, to the Dream Restaurant. We've been expecting you for some time. I am the genie waiter. This Rachel, and Rachel is the owner, maitre d', does all the important stuff, and I just talk loudly.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Very excited.
Is this the first podcast you've been on?
I think so. Oh no, we did one at college.
Oh,
I'm a seasoned veteran.
Oh, this is good.
oh,
This is good then. This is perfect.
no, I'm sad this wasn't your first time.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah, you should be. Feel disappointed now. But, maybe you'll just be really good then.
Yeah, I'm an expert. Professional.
That's good.
Nice.
That's good.
It's all in my notes.
Oh, we're ready to go.
Ready to
Yeah.
go. This is good. Are you a foodie? Do you like food, Tia?
I do, and I like cooking, but I'm more of a baker. I prefer baking,
Ooh, okay.
and I do. When people are like, "Oh, this is my therapy," that baking is my therapy, but it tends to be when I'm like really angry about something, because baking a cake is better than punching someone in the throat.
Mhm.
That should be on a t-shirt.
And it
That.
tends to taste better as well.
You're an angry baker. I've not heard of people who bake out of
No.
anger.
And I tend to if I am cooking or baking, it tends to be like 2 in the morning. So-
Oh wow. Oh,
I'm one of those people who like sitting in the kitchen on my own.
yeah.
Yeah, I feel that.
Do you ever feel that it's like just such unbridled rage when there's someone in the kitchen with you?
Yeah.
I think I'm a
Yeah.
really angry person.
That's the vibe we're getting so far. 5 minutes in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a really happy start.
I would love to see your season of Bake Off though. Ah,
Oh,
fucking
really,
hate this
I-
cake.
I
Fuck off,
can't
cake.
even watch MasterChef because I get so stressed.
Everyone on those shows
They
is
have
usually
to
like
use
so
the
lovely. Like, oh yeah, it's a lovely day. I'm in the tent. I can't believe it. And there's you like, oh fuck you, cake tin. I hate you. Get out of the tent. Why are you guys in the tent? It should be me.
All Holly would have like a wooden spoon indent.
Oh. That's fun.
Yeah, so maybe don't do that.
Yeah.
Well, should we get to it?
Yes.
Let's.
So, we need you to set the scene.
Okay, the scene is a cute little pub garden in a coastal town in South Devon, probably Seaton, let's be honest. Wildly attached to that place. But in evening time, so like 6 p.m. when like the sun is like, because obviously like in the summer, it like the sun doesn't set for a while, but you can tell it's like just about. And it's really nice, and you can hear the coast, you can hear the sea, but like quietly because you're not like right on the seafront.
Mm-hmm.
You can hear the birds, and it's all very nice, and you're in the country, and it's just very peaceful. And you can't hear like a big motorway of traffic because that's just horrible. And it's got to have like a Skittles alley in like a side room that you can go down and like just have fun in.
Obviously, yeah.
And maybe a darts board or something.
Oh, okay. So are you sat indoors or out? So you're like outdoors, but you've got like indoors nearby, so you can go in there.
It's like one of those pub gardens that has like a bit of like a pagoda like cover bit that comes off on the patio and then the grass garden, so you can sit where you.
Nice. Are you like sat on sort of picnic pub garden benches, or is it like an actual table? Oh, okay.
Yeah, like the bench.
Oh, nice. That's cool.
It feels like personal and cute and homey. You know what I mean? And it's very like reminiscent of my childhood because I am a crunchy pub kid. Me and my sister, we had a crunchy pub kid childhood with like the sticky floors and like playing what's it called? Like boxes, or where you like draw the line, you try and make a box.
Noughts and crosses.
No, but I think Rachel gets
it. Yeah, with the dotty paper.
Yeah.
And then you have to draw a line, and then if you finish the box, you get to like colour it in, and whoever has the most boxes.
And like having a nap on the little like bench in the booths and stuff. It sounds a lot worse than it was. Me and my sister.
No, it sounds great. Yeah. When you get treated to like a packet of crisps between the two of you, that just gets like opened up on the table.
And if it was a really special day, you'd get some chips. And they kept the little pot thing.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Those are the good old ones.
I was gonna say that sounds like bliss.
And like playing like 70s or like 80s music.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
nice.
Be like soft rock. Like we'll probably have some Eagles in the back. I love the Eagles so much. Hotel California is one of my favorite albums of all time.
Yeah. That's cool. Let's not talk too much about music because that ties to another podcast idea I have. So Let's maybe save that for future use.
We'll leave it at that.
Well, I like the music though. I think that's a nice addition.
Yeah,
it seems very vibey. I would love. Well, I own this restaurant pub, so I'd love to be at this place that I own.
Well, I do like there's a pub in Axmouth, which is like literally just across the valley from Seaton, and along like the back of it goes Seaton Tramway, which is like the old school like double decker open top trams on like an electric line, and they go past and like you wave at the people in the tram, and I like that. I don't know. It's so far away from our lives in like Surrey that I just love it. Like imagine if you just sat down in like Bluey and then these people like on this old school like tram thing were just like staring at you while you were having a pint.
I actually don't think I'd want that. I don't think people need to see me in Bluey.
They go past quite quickly, and you can just wait.
So let me get this straight. You have to draw a square in the dots and colour it in? What? I don't get this at all.
like paper with dots on?
Yes.
So it's like, it's in like rows and columns of dots.
Yeah.
And then you draw a line between two dots.
Yeah.
And your opponent draws a line, and you draw another line, and then your opponent draws a line, and then you made a square, and you colour it in if you were the one to like.
Isn't it? Is it called?
I don't had a name. I think I'd just sort of describe it if I ever want to do it.
I'll teach you one day.
Please do, because I don't understand it at all. Yeah.
Next time we go to the pub.
Nice.
Okay,
so it's not complicated. It's not a hard game.
I can't grasp it, but so you're playing this game, and you've got some opponents that you're playing against. Who are they? Who are with you in your dinner?
I have 5 guests.
Fine by
but
me.
Also, it's a long one of the tables. It's one of the big ones. Okay, first of all, Miriam Margolyes.
Oh, nice.
I love her with my soul. Everything, like every Graham Norton interview, everything's so funny.
Yeah.
So funny.
She just doesn't care.
Yeah.
And I love it. Like I feel like she would just come up with the most outrageous, out of pocket comment, and it would be such a good like conversation starter, and it would be so good. And I think she's so funny.
Good choice. That's great. Have you? She was the actual off menu, and she had a delicious sounding menu as well.
I haven't listened to her episode.
It's a cracker. It's good.
No. I love her. She's so good.
Did you see when they did the Snatch game on Drag Race UK? Someone was Miriam Margolyes. They were not good. Good idea, but poor execution.
I thought was there.
Yeah.
What's the Snatch race?
The Snatch game.
The Snatch.
It's like the drag queens like pretend to be other people, like celebrities and that.
Oh.
And they play this like game show. It's like, I think it's Blankety Blank is what the game show is. And they play it like in these characters, and they get celebrities to come on and be like the contestants.
Okay.
It's just one of like, it's an iconic Drag Race challenge. Most of the time, if you win Snatch Game, you win the competition.
Oh.
I haven't actually watched RuPaul's Drag Race.
It's just surrounded by people who don't know about Drag Race.
Sorry. I've been meaning to watch it for ages, but I don't know which one to start with because there's so many seasons and so many different country ones.
Just watch the UK one. The American one is shit in comparison because Americans don't know what comedy is. So they're just like looks queens, which is not as interesting.
Yeah.
And the UK one is so good. Season 2, I think, was one of my favourite seasons. That was a very good season, but they're all good. We've had I think we've had 4 now, UK ones.
Okay.
So it's not a crazy commitment. It's good. It's good. You'll get invested, and you're a competitive person, so you'll appreciate that aspect of it.
Very competitive.
Yeah. It shows you how disgusting my mind was when you said the Snatch game. I thought it was sort of like a Naked Attraction type thing.
See, that makes what?
So Miriam Margolyes is number 1 of 5.
Yes. Nathan Harley.
Oh, that's lovely.
I'm bringing a friend in.
That's so
Because
nice.
I really, really. Oh, is there like an echo for you?
Yeah,
Ever so
there's
slight.
Yeah. Hang on. I really want to see him interact with Maria Margley.
Yeah.
It would be really, really funny. And also, when you're sat there and it's like deadly silent and there's like an awkward silence at a dinner table or just anything, he'll come up with the most outrageous question. Like, so who's your favourite? And then something that like is unrepeatable.
Yeah.
So there'll never be a dull moment. And I just, it would be great.
Nice.
And I'd feel like a lot more comfortable meeting all of these like strange, random new people because he would just jump right into it.
Yeah.
He's really annoying, and he's probably like I would probably have thrown a skittle at his head by the end of the night, but like it would make it more entertaining.
Yeah, you've got a very lewd table so far. I love it.
Do you want to know number 3?
Yeah, I just want to.
Yeah.
I like that Miriam Margolyes came before Nate. I feel like
it's a strange order to my list. Because number 3 is none other than Sporticus himself.
Amazing.
What? From Lazy Town?
Yeah, from Lazy Town.
Brilliant.
I feel like he's a beautiful man. B, provides great entertainment when he just starts flipping.
Oh yeah.
Hopefully he doesn't flip the table. And also, I think we need to branch out his eating habits because all he seems to eat is the little apple from like that weird tray that like popped out of his wall.
You're remembering this show a lot better than I am. But I take your word for it. If he only eats an apple, then he only eats an apple.
I think he might have been my first true love.
Okay.
Is he in like the full Sporticus?
Oh
outfit?
yeah, with the pointy moustache and everything.
Yeah, everyone else is just in like normal clothes. Or are you all dressed as Sporticus?
I'll be Robbie Rossen.
Oh, wouldn't you want to be? What's the girl called?
Stephanie.
I can't remember. That's why I didn't say it.
Nate can be Stephanie.
Yeah, Nate can be Stephanie.
Oh, I loved her. She made me want to have pink hair.
Thing is, no, basically my sister, because she's the older sister, she always got like the better like outfit things. If we did like I don't know, we loved Lazy Town, so she got to be Stephanie, and I had a Sporticus outfit. So I dressed up as Sporticus, and I had a little moustache and like the wrist thing and everything. I could not do a flip to save my life. You know, I did it in spirit.
Yeah. When you were wearing the full like Sporticus getup, did you ever like look in the mirror and go, "Yeah, I'd bang myself"?
To be fair, I think I was too young to be aware that I fancied Sporticus. It was just as I grew up and I looked back and I went. And now I keep seeing. I'm not gonna lie to you. There's quite a few TikTok edits of Sporticus.
Sporticus is such an innocent man. He's so wholesome, and you've put him on a table with Miriam Margolyes and Nathan Harley. You're gonna corrupt him.
I know. I can't wait.
I
don't know what. I feel like he wouldn't have much to say though.
That's fine. That's why we've got the other two, because I feel like they're conversation masters.
Oh, so he's just there to look at.
Yeah. A little bit of eye candy.
Fair enough.
Fair.
Yeah, about time we started objectifying men more often, I think. Let's do it.
I'm not objectifying him. I brought him there to get him to eat things other than apples.
Okay.
Because I'm not going to lie to you, I don't think my menu is particularly healthy.
I'd be concerned if it was.
It's fine. He can take us on like a run afterwards, like along the seafront. We'll go swimming.
I don't think Miriam Margolyes would be up for that.
That's fine. She can sit on the beach with like one of those fancy like what are they called, parasols?
Yeah, like a recliner,
and just like shout obscenities at us in the water.
Wow. So this is really like opposite ends of the spectrum for me. I'm curious to see who your fifth and final guest is.
We're only on.
Are we only on 3?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So I'll do the last 2 quickly. We've got Miranda Hart.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
I love her.
Lovely.
She's hilarious.
Lovely.
What's your favourite Miranda Hart thing.
Just, I know the show off by heart. I've seen that show so many times. Like, it's actually ridiculous. I love her so much. And I quote her inadvertently throughout the day, and I go, oh, Miranda?
Which in itself is a very quite like Miranda thing. I can imagine Miranda like quoting herself and going, "Oh, Miranda."
Oh, Miranda.
Like that seems like something she would do.
Yeah. And I just feel like she has quite like an awkward comedy. Like, and I just think it's entertaining.
Yeah.
It's very English, and I like that because we're in a very like English pub setting. I think she would fit quite well.
Yeah, very English guests. I like that.
Yeah, and I think she's quite down to earth, and I think she'd be quite easy to just talk to and have like just quite a normal human conversation with. I think would be a little bit more difficult to do that.
I'm going to retract my comment when I said that I liked it was all English guests. I didn't mean it like that. I just meant that it was a nice sense of cohesion, not that like I only allow English.
I think we're getting cancelled.
Pardon?
I don't think Sporticus is English.
Where does the show's the show's Icelandic, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's true. Oh,
so
phew.
I feel like Miranda and Miriam would either get on really, really well or like hate each other. Like you're gonna have to like split them up.
Yeah, opposite ends of the table.
Yeah, it's gonna be one or the other. I feel like they're not gonna be just like fine.
Okay, the fifth and final guest is very niche and very much tailored towards me and Emily. It's I think she was nursery or reception. I think I'm going to go reception. Me and Emily are in reception together. Our reception teacher, Mrs. Watts, she was the assistant teacher, and she used to threaten to sit on us if we were naughty.
What?
And we loved her.
I'll let you take this one, Rachel, because I don't know if I can process any of that.
So, why did you love her?
Because like she never it was never like in a malicious way. She was like, I'm going to sit on you. It was like, Emily, if you don't come from back there, I'm going to have to sit on you and squash you.
I don't think that's allowed. I don't think you're allowed to say that, actually.
She was so lovely. She was so sweet. I think she did actually sit on Emily at one point.
That's not allowed. That's
Emily's story to tell. And like in year 6, we went and got like all our teachers and all our friends like little autographs in these little books we had, and I went on a hunt to find Mrs. Watts. Because obviously by then I was like 10, 11, and I didn't know Mrs. Watts when I was like 4, and I was like, I don't know why I have such an attachment to that woman. She was so cuddly, and she was so lovely, and I adored her, and I was the last person to get her autograph because she was just about to leave, and I was like, please sign my book.
That's put a wholesome...
and I just miss her basically, and I want to see if she was either really weird or really nice, or whether like me and Emily were like child victims and don't realise. I think it'd be a good day to discover. But wow. I just want to see Mrs. Watts again, really.
That's put a wholesome spin on a story that at first was really wild.
I'm gonna have to ask Emily about it and see how she remembers the whole thing.
It was a crazy way to start the description. Feel like she was my teacher who threatened to sit on me. You could have been like, because she was lovely. She shaped me as a person. But no, she said she was going to sit on me.
Like so violent.
Maybe that's why you play rugby.
Maybe.
I'm just going to turn my heating on real quick.
Go ahead. Yeah, those are 5 good guests. That's very cool.
Fell over.
How? It looked like you went like 5 centimetres away.
Yeah, that's why I fell over. It was too close. It's a little stumble. Anyway.
5 cracking guests. That's lovely. Lovely stuff.
I'm very proud of my list. I enjoyed the reaction to Sporticus a lot.
Did not see that one coming, no.
No, I did not. I think it was one of the TikTok edits that was like, I should pick him.
Yeah, I think he'd be a good man. He'd be a good partner.
Or it was one of those things. It was like, quick, she's bleeding out. What's her type? And then you swipe, and it was just a picture of Sporticus, and I was like, yeah.
What? Oh yeah, one of those. Yeah, one of those. Yeah, of course, it's one of those. Why wouldn't it be one of those?
So funny.
You get killed, Rachel.
Yes.
Would you like?
That's the peak comedy.
Yeah. Still or sparkling water?
Definitely still water. Sparkling water tastes like TV stuff. So,
good description. I like that.
It's disgusting. I hate it.
Yeah. Good.
Like,
good argument.
you're gonna get one of those cooker tap things that, like, has like the setting you just do it in boiling hot water. I will die. And then, like, there's also an option for sparkling water, and my mum was like, "Should we get that?" And I was like, "None of us like it. Not a single. What? Who? Why? No. Moving on. Terrible."
Okay. We have one of them. It's pretty cool, but we enjoy sparkling water in my household. Right. So my mum loves it's she's got this like rhubarb squash, and she's got the sparkling water, and like it's her version of like crack cocaine. She loves that shit. Like all she drinks is like that squash of sparkling water, and then like a million cups of tea. I don't think I've ever seen that woman just like drink water.
Wow.
To be fair, I can't say anything. I'm drinking.
Yeah.
Oh, and Diet Coke. She loves the Diet Coke.
Love the Diet Coke.
Don't we all though? Deep in my Diet Coke era at the moment.
Ooh.
I think I'm slowly edging back into my Monster era, which is not good because we all know how that went.
No.
That was a long era. Let's find out more about this still water. What kind
of? Is it cold?
Oh yeah, cold, but like not to the point where like you drink it and you go, because you know sometimes it's like freezing. It's chilled. Chilled.
No ice though.
Crushed ice.
Crushed ice.
Oh.
Sorry.
Oh.
But you know, basically, I went to Toby Carvery last night for a staff meal, and we had the like refillable things, and the ice.
Oh, that's so good.
Because it's like nearly crushed, but it's not like completely. I don't know.
Okay, I can get slightly more on board with that, but crushed ice.
But no, because if I had big ice cubes, I would just start eating them, and I feel like that's not very good, like table etiquette.
Nah.
If you see a big ice cube, you can't help but eat it.
I pounce.
Just whatever you see.
Literally, my flatmates have like bags of ice in our freezer because just having a tray is not enough. We'll go through it like straight away. Like our freezer is full of bags of ice. That's like the only thing in there, and chicken nuggets.
That's what you need, right? Chicken and water.
It's all you need in life.
I'm on board. I don't understand what you're not seeing here, Rachel. You're not seeing the vision.
No. It's just ice is a bit cold, isn't it? Ice is a bit cold.
Ice is a bit cold, isn't it? Yeah.
No.
Would you like a straw or lip to glass? Sorry, I don't know why French.
Did you say it like that?
I don't know.
Do you know like the glasses you used to get in Pizza Express, like the little blue ones?
I think so.
Are you just describing a short glass that's blue?
Yes. But when you used to go to Pizza Express, they used to have little like blue like frosted glasses.
Oh no, I think I know what you mean. Those are nice glasses.
You don't have them now because I went for my mum's birthday last month and they just gave us no boring glasses and they went, oh, fine.
Fuck off. Do better,
So,
Pizza Express.
So those probably, but like a big jug for the table.
Oh, nice. Poppadoms or bread? Bread or poppadoms, Tia? Poppadoms or bread?
Bread. Okay. What did I write? I wrote bread. Right. So basically, we have one of those old school bread makers that literally it looks like it's falling apart. I think it's probably from about like before I was born. But every Christmas morning, my dad gets up early and he makes bread in the bread maker, and we have it as a starter.
That's so adorable and wholesome.
With like salted butter, and it's so good, and it's like still warm, and like it's like thick slices, and it's really airy and fluffy, and it's just so good, and like the crust is like crunchy. Although this Christmas he forgot to add yeast or something, and it was just like this solid block of just gluten. And he put it on the table, and I went, "Come on, John, come on."
It's been a heck of a year. We needed good bread this Christmas.
Literally. But yeah, that one.
That sounds
nice.
So good. So if John is making bread like every Christmas morning, does your house just smell of bread when you wake up?
Yeah.
That's so lush. That's so nice.
Literally. Well, except for last Christmas, obviously, because that wasn't bread. That was a house brick. So... It smells nice, and it smells.
That sounds good. That's a good bread choice. It would be really nice to like share that as well, like share your family bread with like Miriam Margulies and Miranda.
Imagine. I really want to meet Miriam Margulies. I expect to think the whole point of this.
Yeah.
She was top of my list.
I felt like there was a reason she was first.
That's why I put her before my best friend.
And the love of your life.
Oh, and the love of my life. Miranda Hart.
See, I wouldn't even thought inviting people I knew, because I'd just be like, well, I can see you. I can see you right now.
I just want to interact with like these like actual people, because I don't think he is one. So
I mean, I think it is a very lovely thought, because clearly me and my little head, I was like, oh, what famous people could I meet?
Yeah.
I should have been like Obama or something like that.
Ooh, okay.
Although I think I'd rather Michelle Obama.
I would love to see Mary Margulies meet both Obamas. That would be something glorious.
But it's like, have you seen Obama's like Spotify Wrapped? It's like Mitski and Boy Genius.
Nice.
I feel like he'd be down to meet Miriam Margulies.
I love that guy.
Yeah.
Anyway, moving on.
Oh yeah.
So I think now is your first drink. Your meal drink? No? Yes? Meal drink? I haven't got the list up.
Pint of cider.
Pint of cider.
Like chilled. Mm-hmm. Preferably Devon Red, because it's so good, and you can find it hardly anywhere.
Well, that is the point of the dream restaurant. You can have what you like.
And it's so good, and it's crisp, and it's like appley, and it's lovely. But also have a bottle of Pinot Grigio, maybe a Pinot Grigio Rosé, available to the table if they want a glass while they're eating.
Nice. That's very generous of you. Nice.
Because I like wine.
Yes. We knew. After you.
Are you drinking the cider like? Does it come in a bottle or a can? Or are you drinking it like in a glass? Does it come out of the?
When it comes in the bottle, and then you can pour it into the glass yourself.
Ooh.
That is a crazy take.
And this is very specific, but the glasses that have the otter on them, from like Otter. I can't remember what the brewery's called. Is it Otter Brewery? I can't remember. My sister's gonna kill me.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's from a specific brewery, and they have the otter on them, and I'm gonna kick myself when I remember. But those glasses.
Okay. Nice. Sounds good. You said
do you want us? You go.
Oh, okay. You said you can only find them in the cider in some places. Whereabouts? Where's your favourite places you remember having it?
They have it in this like it's kind of like an American style burger bar in Seaton called Flipside. Best burger you'll ever have.
Oh, okay.
I always get the pig and chicken because it's like chicken with pulled pork on top.
Oh, I don't know the name, but it sounds delicious.
It's so good. And they have them there, and they also have my mum's favourite beer, which is called Devon Dumpling. think it's just Devon drinks. They're just
Yeah.
really good. I think like a lot of like the pubs in South Devon have Devon bread.
Yeah. Very
I
Devon-based
think it's
menu.
probably just Devon for you. I
Probably.
think it's
Yeah.
the vibe. Anything that's happened in Devon that will happen in Devon is your favourite thing.
Yeah.
So
Very true.
I got to rep Devon now as well, I guess. Now I'm down here.
Yeah.
Up Devon. Woo.
well, yeah, you are pretty crazy. Are you drinking your cider with a straw?
No.
Are you drinking your Pinot Grigio with a straw?
No.
That's fair. I drank cider once with a straw.
I would have one of the ones with a moustache on like the bend bit. So when you, like...
Nice.
Oh, nice.
I do need to know more about the time Rachel drank cider with a straw.
Yeah, what?
I was at Spoons.
Oh.
It was after I sat
anything
my
goes at Spoons.
yeah. I did the exam at the end of last term, and we did it in like Wills Memorial, which is like a big building in Bristol. If you see a picture of Bristol, it's either got the bridge on or it's got Wills Memorial. And we're in there, and directly opposite is the Spoons. They're called the Berkeley. And we went in, and I asked for some kind of cider, but they didn't have that. So then they said this other one, and then the person was just like, "Do you want a straw?" And I was like, "Go on then." It was about midday that we were drinking this.
Oh, that detail makes it so much better.
Yeah, and my friend threatened to not sit with me.
It's really fair.
Oh.
I didn't think it was that crazy weird. Obviously, it's a bit weird. Like it is. I'm not going to do it again. But like, I don't know why it's so bad. It was weird though. It was. I think I understood in my heart why it was bad, but I couldn't tell you in words why it was bad.
It makes it feel like the question to Tia was like a cry for help. Like you're trying to find desperately someone else who's done it, so you're not alone anymore.
Yeah, maybe because you can't get judged in the dream restaurant.
Yeah.
Exactly. Very true.
Nice. Let's get on to your meal proper now with our first course.
My starter, there's two options because I'm indecisive. Basically, number one, it's very similar to Emily's.
Oh, okay.
First one, because me and Emily share a probably kill-worthy love for camembert.
It's so delicious.
And when Emily was talking about the stuff we had in Mallorca, I was just like nodding along. So good. But so it was just like baked camembert and twisted, like basically I went to this pub in my granddad's village called the White Hart, which is a pub I grew up going to. That's where all my crunchy pumpkin childhood memories comes from. It's also where we discovered my sister was allergic to nuts, so that kind of balances out the fun. But we went on Christmas Eve for dinner, just my parents, me and my sister, and it was like twisted loaves, like really thin twisted bread, and it was so like airy and like nice and just it was beautiful, and it was like really easy to like pull apart as well, just like dip camembert.
Yeah.
Oh, it sounds so delicious.
And then the other option is nachos, because I am obsessed with nachos.
Yeah.
Basically, like the home baked ones.
Oh, okay.
Not like nacho chips. Like home baked nachos with sour cream, guacamole, salsa, jalapenos, and like melted cheese.
Oh, mama.
Like we went to a pub last weekend to watch Italy versus England, and we ordered nachos, and they were the best nachos I've ever had.
Oh, okay. Which pub is this?
So good. I can't remember what it was called, but if you go to Farringdon Underground Station, you come out and you turn right. It's literally right there on the corner.
Okay. We've got a location,
and they do like extra cold Guinness as well, which was.
Oh, okay. We've got a location for this pub, people. We need to find it. We've got to locate it, track it down.
I need some nachos there.
Yeah.
They were really good.
I'm
having nachos every birthday. So like, I I have the like birthday nachos. It's a thing now. I made it a tradition.
Do you put,
I
like-
bullied my parents into letting me have nachos every birthday.
Do you ever put candles in the top like a cake?
I don't, but I should.
That'd be good.
That's good. I'll do that
Sparkler at
next
least.
year.
Sparkler
Or
at
this year.
least. Yeah. I'm happy to let you have the bread and camembert and the nachos. You can have all
Yeah,
of it.
I feel like you can eat that as one. You're
Yeah,
having
like-
both of them.
like
It's not an
share.
and or.
They're both like sherry plates, I'd say.
Exactly.
And both so delicious.
Mm.
Both going to say.
Oh,
This is the painful part about doing the podcast. It's just like, I'm going to eat some pesto pasta for my dinner.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
literally.
hungry.
I'm gonna have some spicy chicken wings and some
Oh,
potato wings because it's all that's left in my freezer,
that sounds like a good meal, man.
and some ice cubes.
Oh, of course.
Get a normal snack.
I won't put them on. I won't put them on the plate with the rest of the food.
Yeah, no,
That'd
that would be.
Oh, that'd be
That'd
so
be
weird.
Like slowly
It's like-
melts and just like soggies after
soggy
all of the-
chicken. Mm.
soggy potato wedges.
Ugh.
No, not ideal.
Oh, this is going to be a long recording if this is only the starter. I'm so
Oh,
hungry.
Well, we're having a nice time, Finn.
Yeah, it's
Exactly. Don't
great.
complain.
great
Well, that means
conversation.
You can cut the bit out where I fell over.
Oh, no way. That's staying in, baby.
Well, what is your main course?
My main course is chimichurri pork
What?
in a
Was that chewy or chimichurri?
chimichurri.
Chim-
It's this like it's okay. It's Argentinian and well, it's from Argentina and Uruguay, I believe. I should probably have looked that up first.
It's a condiment, right? Chimichurri.
It can be, but it also can be like it's like a bunch of herbs and stuff, and it can be dried into this rub
Oh.
that my parents' friend Simon, he gets it for us. And you like chop the pork up into like small bits, and you like marinate it in this chimichurri rub, and then you fry it up, and then you cook it with light cream and a couple other like herbs and stuff, and it's this really creamy, like flavorful, like tender pork, and it's so good. It's literally my favorite food.
Oh.
So yeah, chimichurri pork in like a cream sauce. And maybe like some spring onions and stuff cooked up in there as well, with some steamed long stem broccoli and runner beans
Oh.
on the side. Maybe like sprinkle a little bit of salt on them, because I always find like if you put salt on like green veggies, it makes them like taste better.
Okay.
And then like Hasselback potatoes with like a nice
What is that?
garlicky, like buttery, like in between each slice in it.
What is a Hasselback potato?
It's basically when you have the whole potato and then it's cut like just like before the bottom and like loads and loads and loads of slices, and then you like bake it almost, but you like put like garlic butter or like herby butter on it while it's cooking, and it like goes in between the slices, and so and it's like it basically just like infuses into the potato, and it's so good. And you keep the skin on, so it's like crispy and then like really soft on the inside, and it's really flavorful because like obviously it infuses between all the like the slices and stuff. And you can like pull the slices out as well. It's fun for everyone.
That sounds amazing.
I'm like crying a little bit because I'm so
It
sad.
makes like it's in physical pain.
Yeah.
I'm
That-
just-
Like, oh, how did I not know about these?
really
Yeah,
sad
Finn
now.
is
I'm really
Finn
sad.
is crying.
Why that's made me so sad?
Because you want the
Oh.
potato?
I think so, yeah. Thank you,
So,
Tia.
yeah, that was my main.
That's your main course.
You said the vegetables you wanted, and I instantly forgot what they were.
Steamed long stem broccoli and runner beans, but like
Mm,
sliced
Okay.
in like a weird diagonal way, so they can be like crunchy.
baby. Oh my God.
I had to fight so hard then for just to not forget it again. it was really running away from me.
You know when like cooked vegetables are like slightly charred on like the edges? That's like the beef.
Delicious.
Fuck,
Yeah.
man.
That was for me.
That's too good.
So, where have you eaten these magical potatoes?
My mum used to make them.
Oh.
So I need to come to your house to eat these magical potatoes.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect. Right, I'm coming to your house now.
Let us in, please. And the meat.
Everybody round for the Hasselbacks.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe
Hunter
we should do a
has
potato night. Oh, sounds good.
The meat, the pulled pork, that sounds so good as well, man. Oh,
Pulled pork?
What did you say?
Like the chimichurri pork. It's like cut into small bits. It's not like Italian.
Oh, okay, that's so good.
I feel like you got it confused with the burger I was talking about earlier.
I think so, yeah. All the food is going into my brain and is being mixed up
Like
into like a
merging into
delicious potluck, and I'm like picking ones out at random. Also, I keep having to actively swallow my saliva because it's just building up so much because I'm so hungry. What on earth
So
are you have on the side of that?
On the side, there's two options for people to pick from. Mainly because I read out my menu to my mother, and she went, "No, that one's too greasy. It's too oily because you have Hasselback potato."
Oh, okay.
And it was this garlic bread that's specifically from this place called Traeger Mills in the southwest. Quite near like Orthry St Mary, Newton Abbot area, and Dartmoor.
That's right by me, yeah.
It's close-ish, yeah. And it's called Traeger Mills, and there's peacocks just like running around wildly.
What?
And there's this little food shop in the food mall bit called Pinocchio's that do garlic bread on like a baguette, and it's got like the actual like little chunks of garlic and like melted cheese that literally it looks like it's been melted with a blowtorch. And like herbs and stuff, and it's just so good. Every time I go there, I'm like, "Can we go to Pinocchio's, please? I want the garlic bread."
Oh my god!
But my mum was like, "That's really oily." Like it's not. It's like a little bit oily.
You have. I'm gonna make you have that. You're gonna have that because that sounds so good. I'm gonna force you to have it.
If someone doesn't want the garlic bread, they can have mini pigs in blankets with honey mustard, like a warm honey mustard dip.
Yeah.
It's just so good. I love it.
It's become actively painful, this experience now.
Actively doing to us.
You guys have got loads more of these to go as well. This is
one of like 14 or 15. Why couldn't we do like the grief podcast so we could just make people sad instead of making us hungry?
I have so much material for that one. Dessert.
Yeah. This is an important course for us, Tia. So you better wow us.
Okay. So as we know, I'm really indecisive, and I like giving people options. So there are two options.
Good.
The first one is this chocolate fudge cake from guess what? A pub in Devon called the Hare and Hound.
Whoa.
That's in a really random place. It's at this random junction on the way to Honiton. And they do the best chocolate fudge cake I've ever had, and they heat it up before they give it to you, so the fudge is like melting. And it's so rich. I've never been able to finish a slice in one sitting because they give you like the biggest slice ever. So they give you like a little box to take it back in and snack it that night. And it's just so good. It's really rich, but it's not like overwhelming. And it's crummy. And then the other option
is this with. Wait. I need to know more about the cake. Is this with like ice cream or something?
Oh yeah, you can like. I think they give you vanilla ice cream with it, or you can get clotted cream. It's up to you.
What are you going for?
I tend to get vanilla, but I'll get too excited and then eat all the ice cream, and then I'll be like, oh shit.
It's important work is getting the ratio for chocolate fudge cake and ice cream right, because you need the right amount, because it is too rich by itself. So you got to have the ice cream sort of that creaminess, cut through the chocolatey flavour.
See, this is me realising that like my options maybe should have been like less of the same flavour, because my other one is a rocky road, but it's a rocky road that my aunt makes.
Oh.
My auntie Penny, I call her Poopster. So Poopster Hunter makes the best rocky roads in the world. It has like Maltesers and mini marshmallows and like biscuits, and just it's so good, and it's so chocolatey, but it's not like overwhelming. It's not like really rich. It's just really chocolatey, and it like melts in your mouth, because obviously like once chocolate's been melted once, it melts quite easily again.
How is it? I didn't know
that. Me neither,
Well,
actually.
I think it might just be in my head, but I always feel like, I don't know, maybe it might be because like she'll bring it like the morning after she's made it, so the chocolate hasn't like completely set.
Yeah.
But it's just so good, and we only ever have it at like maybe like once a year, like a family occasion. She'll bring it in a tray, and she's like, "Here, look what I've got," and I'm like, I like die on the spot. I just like melt into a little puddle of like rocky road longing.
Yeah. Oh,
And
that's
it's
good.
so good.
I have a very, very important question.
Oh, my alarm's going.
My important question is: are there raisins in the rocky road?
No.
Good.
Thank God for that.
Good.
I don't know why people are fucking about with raisins in Rocky Road. Disgraceful.
Yeah, it's just purely sweet, no savoury.
Has it got any of the cherries, the weird, what are they called? The funny cherries. Yeah.
Good.
Also grim.
That makes me very happy, because the question we were going to ask at the same time was the exact same question.
Nice.
Because I also don't want the fruit bits. Get rid of the fruit bits. Chocolate and marshmallow.
That's what makes it so good. Is there are no fruit bits in it.
Oh.
I like the idea of
it with like the chocolate mousse that she'll make. But I don't like chocolate mousse, so.
Right. For the sake of time, I'm not going to let us get into this, because I could go on for a long time about chocolate mousse and how much I hate you for not liking it now.
I think you need to tell us.
Chocolate mousse is so good.
My sister will eat like my portion for me though, so it's fine.
I wish I was your sister.
She made her own homemade chocolate mousse that she had the other day, and she was eating it. Yes. And apparently it was really, really good, although not as good as Auntie Penny's.
It's just so good, because it's like light, and like sometimes you get like bubbly mousse, and it's so like you can like, it's like just like goes back onto your tongue naturally, and you like swallow it, and it's like nice sludge. I'm not describing it well, but it's so
nice
good.
Sludge is not going to sell it to me.
So good. It's sort of like you took the best bits of yogurt and solid chocolate, and you sort of made something that was like a mixture, and you're just spooning it back.
It's like I bought Cadbury ice cream the other day, and then I took a spoonful, and it was the saddest moment of my life when I realised that there was chocolate mousse in it. Not like nice, like, you know, like you get a pot of joy, Cadbury pot of joy. Oh. I was expecting it to be that in the middle, not mousse, and I was so upset. It ruined my night.
That sounds like it would make my night. That'd be like the best surprise ever. Oh, bonus mousse, yes please.
I remember when I was like in my ill era, the one thing that I was like, I think I could eat was a chocolate mousse. Like, I was like, I felt so like sick, but I was like, I could scroll a chocolate mousse right now, actually.
Yeah.
So my mum went on like a quest and bought all these different kinds of chocolate mousse
to live off. Once I've had my jaw surgery, I'll just be like force-fed chocolate mousse, because it's like the only thing that I can eat.
That'd be sad.
Food diet. Can't wait.
Oh,
I need to get into this restaurant quick.
Yeah. I'm going to have to ask the next question. I'd love to linger, but I'm so hungry that I need this podcast to end soon so I can not die. So what is your final post-dinner, post-meal drink? A drink to finish off your evening?
See, it depends what vibe of the... how well the night's gone. Does everyone get along? Do we want to head out afterwards? Find a club? Although, let's be honest, maybe not a club, but maybe like a bar. They are a little bit few and far between in Devon, admittedly. Maybe we'll just go sit on the beach and get drunk.
Yeah.
Who doesn't want to do that? So if the night's gone really well and we want to like go out, have fun, maybe just me and Nate want to go get more drunk. Who knows? And a frozen margarita.
Ooh.
But Finn, do you remember the one I got in the Irish Tavern in Mallorca?
Yeah.
Before, I think the second time before, well, I went to Banana Club. Sorry.
Fine. Backstory, I was 17 when we went on holiday, so I couldn't get into any clubs. It's fine. I
You
don't
went
mind.
to Magaluf, it's fine.
I'm past it. But yeah, that looked like a nice...
It was so good, and it was so refreshing, because obviously, like, Mallorca was still really hot, even though it was, like, 11 p.m.
Yeah.
It was so refreshing. So I feel like on a warm summer's evening in Devon, like, a frozen drink would be so good. Maybe this is just pounding on my obsession with ice, but...
Yeah, that's true,
at least
actually.
this time it's flavoured and there's purpose to it.
Yeah, Rachel. Yeah.
But if the evening's kind of like, it's been quite relaxed and we'll get along, because I'm sure we will. But it's, not really heading in that direction. A nice warm cappuccino with shaved chocolate on top.
Nice.
Sprinkled on top.
More chocolate.
And a little lotus biscuit on the side.
Nice.
Oh.
Pile on the chocolate. More chocolate, please. Nice. That sounds good.
That is
Is it just regular milk in your cappuccino?
Yeah.
From a cow's milk, if you will. It's the Bristol girlies love their oat milk cappuccinos.
No, I'm a cowgirl through and through.
I love that. If it wasn't for Crunchy Pub Kids, that would be the title of the episode. But I think I'm going to have to go with Crunchy Pub Kids.
Great.
Nice. I think the smell of me is now hitting. I really need to go have a shower.
Let's do
Please
the last
tell me
bit.
that was on records.
Oh yeah. I've been recording for about a minute.
Oh god.
Oops, I thought you were. Anyway,
Make me feel super real and just put that in it. Just Rachel falling over 3 times and then that.
It's good, guys. Because I was playing football and it just stink. I swear.
That is very
That's why I look like this. It was a speedy turnaround.
No, you just stink. You just stink, Rachel. You're stinky.
Stinky.
Boo you, Ben. Right, are you ready to do the recap, the rundown, the summary?
Yeah.
So we're in a pub garden in South Devon, in Seaton. That's your place, yeah. A lovely coastal place. Evening in the summer, sort of 6-ish. The sun's not set, but it's gonna set soon. You can hear the sea, you can hear the birds. Not sure why you want to hear the birds, they're really annoying. No, sorry. There's a Skittles alley and a dartboard. There's a pagoda. I don't know what one of them is, I meant to ask. There's one of them. We're sitting on a picnic bench. It's very homey vibes. And we've got some 70s and 80s soft rock playing, in particular the Eagles. So that's your vibe. And you're sitting there with Miriam Margolyes, Nathan Harley, Balticus.
That I full named him.
Miranda Hart, and Mrs. Watts. So you're having some still water. You're having bread made by John, the Christmas bread with some salted butter. For drink, you're having some Devon red cider, which is chilled, and also some Pinot Grigio rosé. For starters, you're having a baked camembert with twisted bread, and also nachos with all the things you can have on nachos on them. Main is your chimichurri pork in a cream sauce with spring onions and Hasselback potatoes, and broccoli and runner beans, with your side of garlic bread and mini pigs and blankets. And then for dessert, you've got chocolate fudge cake with ice cream and Rocky Road by your aunt. And your final drink of the night, depending on the mood, will either be a frozen margarita or a cappuccino with a lotus biscuit.
Yeah.
And that is your dream menu.
Me, that sounds good.
It's made me really.
I think that was the definition of a foodgasm. I think we all had a foodgasm today, guys. I think we did it. That was good stuff.
Those potatoes.
Is this my cue to run away?
Well,
Yeah.
thank you very much for coming. I like.
Oh, did you?
Very much enjoyed my stay.
Oh, do you want to know what the secret ingredient was?
Oh yeah, what was it?
It was sun-dried tomatoes.
Oh, I was never gonna put them in anything.
Good. That's good. Oh, that was.
I deliberately picked them off a pizza I had the other day.
Yeah, get rid of them. They're gross. Too skinny.
Exactly.
Too much skin.
Exactly.
I think they're really nice.
You also don't
Sorry,
like
Rachel.
eating ice, Rachel, so, we know who's in the wrong here.
Okay. Whatever you guys want to believe.
Tia, I think Rachel's being a bit naughty and you should get Mrs. Watts to go sit on her.
I think so. Yeah,
What's
this is what-
this?
Take that, Rachel.
Literally.
It wouldn't make me feel safe in a school environment.
Well, thank you very much
Should
for
we
coming,
really speak
Tia.
to you while she's doing
Oh, that was good times. Thanks for coming, Tia.
that? Right. Thanks for having me.
Anytime.
Bid you farewell. Hurrah.
Bye.
Have a nice week.
Thanks, you too.
Bye.
Hurrah.